What's up, guys? This is T-Mac with some 2K TV Interactive. Could you tell me what year did I get inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame? Was it 2016, 2017, 2018, or was it 2019? If you answered 2017, you get some free VC.
Season 6 is slamming home new rewards, challenges, and cards to obliterate your opponents in My Team.
It all starts with your season reward, so don't miss claiming the newest legend to the Lakers timeline, Diamond Luka Doncic, who can evo to a pink diamond to become the newest star in your My Team.
And every 10 levels, your lineup will be elevated this season with Pink Diamond Robert Williams III at level 10, the legendary handles of Galaxy Opal Rafer Alston at level 20, and the high-flying Dark Matter Grant Hill at level 30.
And we may as well get fundamental at level 40 when you bring 100 overall Tim Duncan to be the new big man of your My Team.
Oh, I can see the bank shots off the glass already. These heavy hitters will all be helpful in conquering this season's domination series Out of Time, where
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brett. Berry, our distinguished. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Shepard. And it's Ellis in at the point guard. And for Los Angeles, they've got changes now for the Lakers. Lopez comes in for Davis. And MP subbed in for Bell. Wagner's checked in for the Kings. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Jones, shot clock at 5. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 8-point game. Back to MP. Fires from deep. The rebound by Shepard. The Kings have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Jones.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Watson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Russell.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Jones against Reeves. Jones, the pass to Ellis. Count that one. Ellis has got 5 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Jones, he's checked in for the Kings. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Kings?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Assisted.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Sacramento leading by 10. Doesn't go for him. Reeves with some nice D. MP right side. Shoots. Carl with a rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Here's Jones. Rebound by the Lakers. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road. They ran the offense brilliant.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jones finds Jones. The three. No good on the shot.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
A nice shot by Watson.
Austin Reeves with a
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Lakers foul. MP. That's his first personal foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting for Sacramento. Jones.
And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Fires from way outside. Jones grabs the board. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
With the score.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead, up by 5.
23.
And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've been... Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Davis. Hendricks comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for Bell. And MP subbed in for Reeves. Wagner's checked in for Sacramento. Jones comes in for Shepard. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
They've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with MP. Brook Lopez is out there with Connect. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He had 25 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. And I think you'd call it a breakout game for him. Hopefully a sign of things to come. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
Here's Jones. Robbed. Watson passes to MP. Oh, MP makes him pay at the other end.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Sacramento leading by 13. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Carl Carl, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's MP. Carl with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Jones, covered by MP. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This goes to
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Lakers trail by 15. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, BA? And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Fires it. They grab their own miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Well, Los Angeles shooting at 45% of the game so far. From the high post. Carl with a rebound. Carl's got 5 rebounds tonight. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jones. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Lakers call timeout.
Yeah, coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much. Going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
The legendary, fantastic Laker girls.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
He's off on the second. Lakers trail by 16. Looking to get it going. Jones grabs the board. Ellis passes to Jones. Here's Carl. And that's not going to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Sacramento on top, up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will completely new group for the Lakers. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Sabonis, shooting 1.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Taking a look at the Kings, Wagner is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Shepard, and it's Carl in at small forward. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Lopez. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Watson passes to MP, and he gets it to go. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Really hard to intimidate MP. He's going to take on the defense inside.
Here's Ellis, covered by MP. Ellis passes to Carl. Here's Ellis. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Ellis has got 6 here in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's MP. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. The Kings lead by 18. To the middle. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 19 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
MP shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the shot's good. He's got 21.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, MP. Drained it for 2 points. 18 points for him.
And we see MP just continue to develop here, nailing those catch-and-shoot chances. That's big.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Watson with it. He has 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight. That's the offensive rebounding. Boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Sabonis.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, after a long and painful streak of losses, they needed this pick-me-up. He showed that it's never too late to play hard and get back in the win column. Connect is out there with MP. Then there's Davis, and it's Bell in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. The Kings lead by 17. Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Carl. Stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Bell. And that one is hammered home.
How about the instincts defensively? AD, skilled at understanding when to go after and use those arms to get steals.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ellis. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Back to MP. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remain in this ballgame.
1 minute 58 left in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by DeRozan.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to MP from deep three-point land. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Shepard, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Connect. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And Sacramento with some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Ellis. To the wing, right side. Pass to MP. That one rolls around and rims out. The Kings lead by 19.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Kings.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Domantas Sabonis.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Lopez on the double team. And here's Shepard for 3. Offensive rebound, Kings. Fires the 3. That shot missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Webb. Carl with a rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball. The lead is 15. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, he will head to the line for 2.
Known as a 3-and-D guy, the leadership Caldwell Pope provides is so important for this squad.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Down low, MP. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Knocked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Los Angeles ball.
So it's Los Angeles now. And the shot goes.
For 2, MP.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win.
End of the game.
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching.
Our next guest is taking home wins on the digital courts and creating content around 2K. Renee, welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, LD.
Absolutely. We're excited to have you, and I was excited to see your build in NBA 2K. So let's start with that. What was the feeling like for you when 2K reached out and told you that you're going to have a build featured in the game?
It was actually surprising. I was shocked for sure. It was amazing. I really appreciated the opportunity.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Russell. He's out there with Connect. Bell is out there with Davis. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Ingram is out there with Gordon. And it's Saric in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control.
Substitution.
Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. MP, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Alexander passes to Pickett. There's Porter with the 3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Nuggets in second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Both free throws good from Holmes. Lakers trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP left side. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
Pass to Strother. And here is Holmes from deep. It's hauled in by Watson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP with it. Holmes covering. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. To the inside. Pickett. The Lakers with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Holmes finds Porter. Solid play and a low block, and that one's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's MP for 3. Strother grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. Pass to Alexander. 43 seconds left to play in the first. No good on the shot. Here's Reeves. Nothing on the board. Here's MP. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Pickett, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for L.A. Reeves the pass to MP. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first personal
foul by
by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Pickett, covered by MP. Strong third, bangs home the trifecta. Here's MP. And no good in the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, both teams put up some points. Lake 4,
the Lakers 25.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Austin Reeves. He's out there with MP. Anthony Davis is out there with Bell. And here's Reeves. MP outside.
2 minutes
Reeves outside.
2 minutes.
Puts it up from 7. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Pass to Strother. Outside, Porter. Over Webb. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Alexander. From 18 feet away. Holmes can't get it to go in. Los Angeles leading by 11. Watson the pass to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Here's MP with confidence. MP.
MP plays with no fear. And what's incredible is he's really just scratching the surface of his ability.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Fades and shoots. Here's Webb. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Webb's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Here's Pickett. Kept alive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP. For Denver, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. MP getting it done for Los Angeles.
With a score, your Nuggets 45, the Lakers 62.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Substitute checked in for Russell. Shot on the wing. Shot is good in the Los Angeles lead. It's cut down to 12 on the bumper from Murray. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't. And that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive, but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Charge is out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Orlando was tremendous. He scored 22 points. He was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. He was difficult to contain in that one, and his performance off the bench was impactful. Let's see if he can do that again tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He took command, and Craig really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
Good on the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
MP from deep three-point land. Another miss by MP. Over Bell. And that one hits back iron. Connect with a wide open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 14 points for Dalton Connect.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
And it's Gordon missing. Lakers leading by 11. Now MP.
2 minutes
19 points in the game.
Yeah, he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Porter's checked in for Denver. And the Lakers also making a change. Lopez is checked in.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Craig, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly.
That is a great finish! Oh my!
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Watson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. To the right side. Picked away. Wide open look here for Murray. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 26.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
MP, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Murray with it. Defended by Reeves. Drills the three-pointer. Alexander's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
MP. Oh, MP. Tough shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Out left to the wing. Passes it to Holmes. Lets the 3 fly. Denver the rebound. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession. And
substitution on the court.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right on the bucket.
Give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Taking a look at the Lakers. MP. We've got Davis. Connect out there with MP. Then there's Bell. And Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Here's Rother. He's guarded by Davis. Offensive rebound. The shot by Sharch, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP, no good.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Strother, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. Young man, fearless inside.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Here's MP. He drains the quick shot. MP's got 29 in the game. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. For three, Murray knocks down the three ball.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Back to MP. Davis kicks to Bell. Dishes it to MP. He feeds it to Davis. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. MP, no good. The Nuggets trail by 20. Bob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Murray. It's tipped. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's MP for three. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 34 points. And here's Denver. And stolen by MP. Again, Los Angeles.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And they get it. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
MP outside. Second chance shot. Again, Los Angeles.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.
For me, Renee, what kind of tips could you give fans that use this build to play hard defense, get those steals?
I'd say patience is big when playing defense. I'm more of a lanes player. I also play a lot of on ball, but mostly I kind of read the defense in the most possible way of saying, take your time, kind of gauge where the ball's going, honestly, and shut down options for the opponent to where you're able to play better defense. But patience is definitely big.
Let's talk about your 2K journey. What was the first 2K game that you ever played?
I'd say 2K16 was my very first 2K. The dream of hooping, when I couldn't hoop, I was like, oh, why not get on the court and showcase my game a little bit? So yeah, 16 was where I decided to put my dream into action.
Do you have a background in basketball?
I do. I used to play overseas in Japan before I came here, and I decided to focus completely on content creating.
And what made you want to get into content creation specifically?
I'd say I had a little bit of skill. I was like, why not showcase it to everybody? Also teach other people how to play different positions at the time. And yeah, why not?
Awesome. Does that experience of playing overseas, does that help translate into the kind of content you like to create?
It's definitely different. The game is different there. I used to play in Japan, and it is definitely not the same gameplay, but it gives me the same excitement and thrill when I do play as well.
If you played against your defensive mind player, do you think you could hoop on it? Or who do you think would have the edge in the matchup?
Definitely my player.
That 99 steals tough.
Right.
What kind of approaches do you take to content creation when you sit down to make content for the fans? Is it educational, like you mentioned? Is that kind of where you focus on?
I kind of focus on more of entertainment, of having fun, not too much of the educational part, but so where you can feel free in the feeling of the game.
What kind of milestones have you hit in 2K25 with either your own play or playing with your community?
I hit level 40 every season, which is good. Really, it's more of the content creation milestones, being able to hit like 25K this year.